know without a doubt that it's because of your lack of knowledge. Foresight, they don't have to see distance. That's why they're living in ignorance. I Selassie, I say, any country that use.
Tonight on What Matters at the Roundtable, Stanley, West, McPherson. March the 3rd, 2020. We're live on Pegasus, Channel 13, Spectral, TV Cable Network. We're live in the studio, 7:30. You can call in tonight. You might have something to say, or you might want to get in on the discussion we're having tonight. Area code 607-272-0319. But if you missed tonight, we have 6 days broadcast for you. So, hey, you can, guess what, see the program around at any time you want, okay? Because we are working around your schedule. So, hey, you can see this program. And then, if you don't have cable or Pegasus, hey, we can give you a direct link. And we're on all the social medias. So, hey, you can, guess what, have the show. And you know what? It's for you. Because what we've been saying from the beginning, okay, up until now, is true and correct. And not just tonight's show, but you also can have the previous shows, okay? And to see what we've been saying from the beginning is true. So, hey, yeah, you can have the show. And don't forget, we're on Facebook, Instagram, Google. We have a YouTube channel, okay? And we're on the blog, Reddit, Linkage, you name it, we're there. So, hey, you can get the show. And we can send you a direct link as well. So, right to your phone or your tablet, but you can have the show. And now we want to let you know, hey, that every time, okay, we see you, because don't forget, we see people abroad, you know, and all we do is make sure that what is going on, only about money, living wage. We're not about all this other stuff, gathering, nah. We about getting you out of poverty. That's our job. That's what we're going to do. So, hey, you see us about, rounding about, what you do, you know what to do. Holla, okay? Because we're here to help you get out of poverty. Also want to give a shout out to my grandkids. Storm, his birthday was yesterday. He's 4 now, okay? So that's good. That's a good thing. And I just want to let my daughter know that, hey, you're supposed to let Grandpa know, you know, let Dad know, even though I know when my grandson's birthday, okay? So, but hey, I'm letting you know that I'm up on this, okay? I need you to be up on it, okay? And I'm on it. So I'm giving him a shout out, let him know that, hey, Grandpa, he's on it. He's gonna make sure that you don't take no wooden nickels, okay? And keep your nose clean, because you gotta do a lot of that now. So hey, make sure you have a great one, okay? And for those that's having birthdays around about today, and happy birthday to you too, okay? So, hey, yeah. I also want to give my ladies shout out. Julie Cash, Nina Kay, also Andrea Rachi, Japanese woman, and also Kendra H. and Sunshine from Baltimore, Maryland, and also Jasmine, the Syrian woman, yeah, and DJ Hannah B. from Portugal, okay, and don't forget Pimplia from Australia, because they had a little tornado out there, but everything is all right. And Pimplia, she's all right, so that's all good. You want to give her a shout out. Also give a shout out to Angel Eyes. Yeah, I ain't forgot you. And Norma here at the corporate extension for all the work she do. I want to let Norma know that, yep, I see you. Keep up the good work, Norma. I also give a shout out to the crew and Ben in France, the comments, and those that subscribe to our YouTube channel and the comments. And also, it was someone that left a comment called Ziggy, and it's a group. And I see they comment, and they said, keep up the good work, and I want to let them know that I got you. Yeah, and we all going to do that. Okay, so yeah, keep subscribing and bring your comments, and don't forget, we will respond, whether on air or by messenger, but you will get it. Okay, and don't forget, we are here to help you. Here in the studio, co-host Milton, Webb. Milton, how you doing?
I'm doing good, Stan. How you doing?
All right.
Hello, everybody out there. I want to give a shout out to the Weeks family and the Burke family, because Mama Burke passed away. And to her sister, Paula Burke. Marie Burke was a pretty good woman. We used to laugh, joke, and have all kind of fun. Breaks my heart that she left here this morning, early this morning, and she was a good woman. And for everybody that knew her, our condolences. Her families, our condolences from What Matters at the Roundtable, Stanley and I. She was a loving mother, loving grandmother, loving sister, and she was a good woman. Anything she could do for you, she did. A lot of people know her, and they, some people may not know she's passed, but we know. And her family, I give you my condolences. All of y'all know me, and I want to say, I'm sorry that we lost a member of our family, a member of our crew, a member of our well-being. Rest in peace, Marie Burke. Now let's kick this thing off.
We heard some things, some disturbing news and some details in the news as far as people that's being hurt, okay, because they don't have this disease, this coronavirus that people's talking about that's all over. But my thing is that, I was going to bring my mask today, but I forgot it. But I was going to bring my mask because I was going to demonstrate that when you wear a mask, it doesn't mean that you got it. It means that, you trying to prevent it you prevented yourself from getting this thing, but you know, a lot of people is being hurt because they masked up, okay? A couple of people in New York, one man, they pushed him on the train tracks, you know. A woman, they stomped her and beat her. Now, that's a pandemic. People are panicking because the first thing they're assuming is somebody got this, okay? Now, I mean, you know, a lot of things go through your head that they got it, but the people that really actually brought it over here, the government didn't even stop them, okay? So, you know, what that says about this here. Then you look at the people that don't have it is trying to protect themselves. And then you have people, the Koreans, they was wearing the mask before this broke out. Because I used to see people, they was wearing, I was like, why they wearing the mask? So they knew something we didn't know, okay, from their country. Maybe it was about to break out. Maybe they knew something, and something we didn't know, okay? So it's like, you know, you got to look at this thing. And then you look at people that, you know, everybody ain't got this. You know, people masking up because they don't want to get it. So they think, you think because everybody got a mask on, they got it. Now, I seen a man in the hospital, okay? And I looked, and he really was masked up. And the first thing went through my mind is, you know, and then he made a comment by saying, I'm glad I'm home. So now that made me think he came from somewhere else. Do he have it? Did I hurt him? Did I beat him up? No. I just made sure I kept my distance. That's all. But I didn't, you know, hurt this man. And that's where people panic at. They're panicking because they don't know. And so they thinking the people that got it that's masked up. No, somebody might have it, it's not masked up because that's how it came over here. They wasn't masked up when they got over here, but the kingdom, they tried to take it to the kingdom in Iraq, okay, Iran. They tried to take it over there. They had 22 cases, but what they did was they did something better than we did. They found the people, and they said they're going to get them rid of them. And they said they want to try and give them the death penalty because they want to get rid of them. But they really did more than we did because we ain't try to track nobody down or find nothing. But they did, okay? And they trying to isolate now because they said the kingdom said, we don't want this over here because it didn't come over here. Somebody brought it. So they found out the people that was bringing it. I keep telling you, people are, hey, don't forget, nobody does nothing for nothing. They're bringing this over here because they want to wipe out population. Population, don't forget, China is billions of people, 6 to 7 billion.
Yes.
So how many, 75,000 had died? Man, listen.
That's a lot of people.
I know that's a lot of people, but they're trying to wipe things out, okay? And this is what they're doing.
You know, if you sit up and you look, you got to do your research. Now, I was doing research on how can I protect my house from this virus? How can I do that? Do you know what I did? I was reading a can, a Lysol can, and it had the coronavirus on there. So I sprayed my house with Lysol. And it says, if you know, these are the things that it can prevent, human or coronavirus. So I spray my house with Lysol 3-4 times a day. My car, Lysol 3-4 times a day. Now, if it's just that simple, just to read, and I found this online on Facebook. I found this on Facebook where the young man went to the store and he was looking for something to disinfect something, and he was reading it. And he showed it online on the coronavirus. So I'm not going to say it's a cure for it. What I'm saying is it's something that can help stop it. It's something that can slow it down. People read. Check into it. Don't believe what other people are telling you. You got to read this stuff for yourself. You got to research. You got to do your research because evidently It's there. It's all over. All you got, a can of Lysol. I'm not saying you got to walk outside and spray the Lysol everywhere, but you want to protect your house? Spray your Lysol.
And then they said the children in the schools don't have it, but they could pass it to someone else. So they could be a carrier, but they don't get it. It says, and they already tested the children because they got children in quarantine, and they find out that they hold on, it's not bothering them. What's up? What's up? It's bothering senior citizens. It's bothering young people, 18 to 90, okay? But the children, it's not bothering, okay? Why? It's not for them, okay? You see what I'm saying? So you got to look at this thing. Everybody got a disease, okay? And the disease is your category. I keep telling you, this disease is not discriminating, okay?
Don't care who you are.
It's wiping people out of here. And my thing is, you got to know, look, the doctors the chemists, all of them that's performing and stuff, I mean, trying to find something, even they're dying. They are dying trying to find a cure, trying to bring this thing to a head, and they can't. And even in China, because they had experts over there, and they're falling down like flies because they saying this thing got some mind of its own, okay? And that's why the traveling, the planes, they losing $546 billion, okay? Because people not flying. They not letting people in different countries, Rome, Australia, all different other countries. They saying, Italy, all that traveling stuff, that's dead. All that vacation, that's dead. People get scared, pandemic, okay? And not just that, but it's another one. It's called B-19. They scared of that too. So it's a bunch of stuff running around that people got, you know, and they just carrying this stuff. You know, it's like carrying it in a bottle or across the state lines, you know, country to country, you know. Somebody's carrying this stuff over, you know, and that's crazy because you want to know, well, this is the way to get rid of mass population.
Right.
Reduce this thing. Too many people growing, too many kids, too many this, too many that. But my thing is, you don't want to get nobody no money. The feds talk about some cut. They scared, okay? Well, if this virus got the bank scared, okay, then maybe they'll turn some money over, okay? Maybe they'll turn these people, get these people their money. Maybe, you know, hey, listen, you know, you need something to get them scared because right now they doing what they want to do. I keep telling you, they the gangsters, all right?
Yeah, because when it comes right down to it, I mean, this came from somewhere. This came out of somebody's lab. This just didn't appear.
Somebody whipped this up.
Yeah, somebody, you know, somebody had their little glass shaking it around.
Yeah.
You know.
Somebody made this up.
So when it comes right down to it, you, like I say, you got to do your research. You got to read. People on the news are going to tell you this and tell you that, but they don't want to tell you everything that's happening because they don't want you to panic.
Nope.
So therefore, you got to check into this. You got to read. When I seen that on Facebook, and it said, human coronavirus, you can disinfect. Okay, you know, I sat there and I looked at it like, you know, hey, wait a minute. So why these people on the news ain't telling you this?
Exactly.
Why they not telling you use Lysol to disinfect your home?
Yeah.
To disinfect your car.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you got to spray it all over you. But what I'm saying is disinfect. You go outside, come back in, disinfect. All right? And the bottom line comes down to like, where did it come from anyway?
Exactly.
Who did this?
Yeah.
Who's trying to make this happen? So all of a sudden you're trying to tell us after, you know, 75 million people done died. Don't nobody know nothing? Ain't nobody trying to figure out what hey, what's the cure for this? Somebody got a cure for it
Well,
because
now-
somebody know what happened.
Yeah, now they saying over in China and other countries now, it's way like 200,000, going up to 400,000, and they're saying that this thing is not just killing, people over there, but this thing is airborne now.
Yes.
So I'm looking at it like, how did it get airborne? This could be like tuberculosis. 'Cause, tuberculosis is airborne.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this thing here, it can be worse than tuberculosis.
Nobody knows how bad this is. I mean, well, somebody knows how bad
Because
it is.
if
but they ain't
somebody
telling
coughs,
nobody. Yeah, there it is.
in your area, there it is.
Hey, like old boy said,
You know?
whoops, there it is.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's crazy. So the people that was wearing masks, they were protecting themselves. Can somebody cough on them? Can somebody sneeze in the area? Because listen, that's crazy. So you might need to carry your mask in your back pocket.
No, put it on. Put it on, cause your back pocket ain't being exposed.
Yeah.
Put it on. And don't be jumping on everybody that has on a mask. Okay? Because they have on a mask, that don't mean, like Stanley said, that don't mean they got it.
No, they trying to
So,
protect themselves because
you know,
they just like you
trying
don't
to
want to
protect
get it.
yourself.
They don't want to get it, just like you don't want to get it. But you can't run around and just knocking everybody in the head because you think they got it, and then come to find out that man ain't had nothing.
He ain't got nothing.
And
Yeah.
you done killed that man for no reason.
So now you don't
beat
think
that woman down for no reason, and she ain't got that stuff.
So now you don't think they supposed to lock you up? Okay, come on now.
People, they do stupid stuff because that's what I'm saying. They're panicking. It's stupid. But get off
yourself
that.
together.
Get off. Because don't forget, the government is the biggest fault. You ain't going after them because they brought that stuff over here. They let the guy come over here
And they
with
knew
it.
he had it.
And knew he had it. And then after that, he died and left the stuff here. Okay? That's why they said U.S. has got a case, and they said China got a case. Because it came from there to here. Okay? So why you killing innocent people? But the government brought that stuff over here. They let the man come in with that, or the woman come in with that stuff, or the family come in with that stuff. Okay? So, hey, you people is crazy with that nonsense. The pandemic is already abrupt. That chaos is already here because
Yes.
the case came over here. You trying to keep it from being in this country, but it came over here now.
Hey, how you think they found out about it?
Exactly.
Nobody didn't shoot him a letter.
They showed in.
All right, they ain't shoot him a text.
Nope.
All right, they told him on the Instagram. They found out because somebody came here with that.
Yes, somebody came
and
with
then
it.
the whole thing about it was they trying to figure out what it is, and the next thing you know, they talking to these other countries, and that's how they find out who got what.
Exactly.
All right, because these other countries are also calling other countries.
Exactly.
All right. So now, ask yourself where did it come from, because it didn't come from here.
Showed in.
All right. So you, like I say, do your research, look at it, see what's happening, see what's going on with it.
That's right.
Because, I didn't bring it here. Stanley didn't bring it here.
Showed in.
It's not in our back pockets. Somebody brought it here.
Yeah, they did.
And the government, no. So kick back, relax, and do your research.
I like what my sister said. She said, Sophie, she says, the chain gang. She says, listen, when I'm going out, I got my stuff, I'm covered up. So if I see somebody I know, she says, I got my gloves on. I give them the elbow or give them the fist pump, but she said, I am making sure that I'm, covered up properly because I don't know what other people have.
That's correct.
And she says to not in a disrespectful manner, but to let them know that, hey, I see you
Give it up.
and I'm protecting myself and I want you to do the same thing with
That's
yourself.
right.
So that's on that note, I'm letting you know, hey, you know, cover up, protect yourself. Hey, if you got to mask it up, okay? So that's how you got to do it, because this is a disease, and they don't want to tell you about this, okay? This is a deadly disease, and it's running through this world, all right? So wrap up and protect yourself and your family. We see you next week. Good night.
Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. You know, see from what here, too much blood a run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say, global recession so food, Africa in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them only mission is to create era done. Then after election, them cut them one. Get a youths, take this message from this Rasta man. I and I. Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. You know, see from what here, too much blood a run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say, global recession so food, Africa in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution. Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. You know, see from what here, too much blood a run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say, global recession so food, Africa in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them only mission is to create era done. Then after election, them cut them one. Get a youths, take this message from this Rasta man. I and I.